Does anybody want an explanation of why I don't think psychic is real? So the explanation is this. I used to be a software engineer and work downtown. I have 2 children. I forgot to make their lunches. So I woke up in the morning and my brain was doing this thought process, and the process was this. Oh crap, I can't believe I forgot to make Brittany's lunch, bring your umbrella, and that kid is so damn picky. She's not going to want the cafeteria food, you know, but she's 12 years old, bring your umbrella. I think I'll just leave her a note. She can make her own lunch. So I did. I left her a note. She made her own lunch, and that was wonderful. Sorry, you've heard it 1,000 times, Jan, but I love you so much for being here. So I know Jan's heard my umbrella story a bunch. And so I got to work. I left her a note. She made her own lunch. I went to work. I'm coming out of work at 3:30 in the afternoon. I get halfway to the train. It starts pouring rain, and guess what I said? Oh, my God, I wish I would have listened to myself. I wish I would have brought my umbrella. And then I got on the train soaking wet, and I thought, when the heck did I tell myself to bring an umbrella, and what self am I talking about? So I had to narrow it down. I thought, well, I couldn't have told myself on the train, because the umbrella's not on the train. Couldn't have told myself in the car, it's not in the car. So I had to have told myself this morning about bringing my umbrella. What the heck was I thinking about this morning? And then I remembered, oh, Brittany's lunch. That's what I was thinking about. So I decided I would listen to that voice. Every time. It was a Thursday night. Lost was on TV at the time. I was focused on Lost. In the middle of watching that TV show Lost, this voice pops in and says, do your laundry. And I answered it, and I was like, nah. Oh, I heard it. I didn't hear it so clearly when I was told to bring my umbrella, but I certainly heard it when I was in the show, do your laundry. I'm like, nah, I'll just do it tomorrow. So I woke up the next day and I received an email from my boss that said, Barbara, our director is coming in, no jeans. Guess who didn't do their laundry? Me. So then I said, well, then I'm going to do it from now on. So I did. And about 6 months later, I started feeling really psychic. Like really, really psychic. Oh, I don't know where that went, but there it is. I felt really psychic. I woke up in the morning about 6 months later. I had noticed that I was prepared for things. I was always prepared. So I've always talked to people in heaven, ever since I was a little kid. But I was prepared for stuff like my umbrella, getting gas, going a certain way on the road, going this direction to work instead of that direction to work, not getting out of the car at a club at a certain time. For whatever reason, I was prepared. And so I started to feel psychic. 6 months later, my spirit, I woke up in the morning and once again I had forgotten to make my daughter's lunch. And the conversation between me and my soul was really, really apparent. And I was so used to listening to it. And it went like this. Oh crap, I can't believe I forgot to make Brittany's lunch. Bring your umbrella. Hi, spirit, self of me. I'll bring my umbrella. I only have one umbrella. It's a big, tall golf umbrella. So I said, I'll bring my umbrella and thank you. I'll bring a raincoat too. So I gathered my belongings and I got on the train, and I'm on the train and I feel bad for all the people on the train because they don't have their umbrella or a raincoat. They have no freaking idea it's gonna rain, just me. So I'm like, yep, I'm totally prepared. I go out to lunch with my friends at work and they're like, Nikki, why are you bringing your umbrella? I'm like, it's gonna rain. They're like, it's not gonna rain. I'm like, it's gonna rain. I know it's gonna rain. My spirit told me this morning to bring my umbrella. I even brought my raincoat too, so I totally know it's gonna rain. It didn't rain at lunch. So I knew for sure, because I'm psychic, that it would rain on the way out of work, just like it did the last time. And so the elevator door opened, and my heel got stuck in the elevator jamb, and I fell down. And I broke the heel on my shoe, and I hyperextended my ankle. And thank goodness I had a big, tall golf umbrella that I used like a cane to balance my ass back to the train, but it never rained. And I didn't need my raincoat. So am I psychic or am I guided? And that's the question. If we were psychic, if psychic existed, you would have absolutely no free will. And isn't that our gift? Isn't that why we're here? To co-create? To have free will? That's why we're here? So psychic, no. Guided, yes. Faith comes from, can you listen to your guidance? That's faith. My spirit is telling me that I need to do this thing. Should I? Well, if you've listened to her and you trust her or him, and you trust that part of yourself, then definitely you can have the faith. And then that is where your psychic or guided information comes from. If you are guided to do something, or somebody tells you, you go for a reading and it's a psychic reading and this should definitely happen, it can only happen if every single person on that path follows their truth. So if I see in your future you're going to get a job in 3 months, that's based on truth. That means that you, whoever hires you, whoever interviews you, they all have to follow their truth. So let's say that you go for the interview and it's an awesome interview and you're totally slated to get the job. But then you find out you didn't get the job, although the job was yours. And the reason you didn't get it is because the CEO's nephew graduated college and he got the job. CEO did not follow his truth, so your path got disrupted, which is why psychic does not exist. You can be highly guided, and the suggestion is always to follow that guidance.